Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Rod Owens, High Priority Lawn Care. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing well. I don't know when you're watching this video, but hey, today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to you. My thing that I want to talk about is, you know, should you become an entrepreneur? Should you become an entrepreneur? That's the question, right? Should you become an entrepreneur? Well, let's see. I don't really know if you should or not because right now entrepreneurship is trending. It's like a big thing. It's like a hot topic, right? Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody say they're an entrepreneur. Everybody's a business owner. Everybody got something going on, which in reality, after you look at it all, it's really nothing they have going on. They just like the title, they like the name, and make you feel good to have that title and name. But the question is, should you become an entrepreneur? Well, it depends, right? Do you have a purpose? Do you have a purpose? Like, what's your purpose for wanting to be an entrepreneur? What's the purpose of it? Because if you don't have a purpose and you're just doing it because everybody say become an entrepreneur, you can have this, you can have that, you ain't gonna never have it. Without purpose, nothing is gonna work. You gotta have a strong, solid purpose because it's gonna be very hard to be an entrepreneur. It's gonna be the most challenging thing you ever did in your life. Well, maybe not be the most challenging thing because I don't know what you've been through in your life, but I would say it will rank up there within the top 5 hardest things you ever did in your life. I can guarantee you that. It's nothing like working a job. It's nothing. Working your job right now is the easiest thing you're gonna ever do. That's the easiest thing you're gonna ever do. And that may be good. That may fit you. You may have tried to run a business and then you realize you went back to your job and said, I'd rather do this, right? It's just the truth. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur because when you, in the beginning days, you wearing all the hats. You're responsible for everything. You're responsible for hiring. You're responsible for equipment. You're responsible for payroll. You're responsible for everything that comes along with business. You're responsible for it. If you don't have a strong purpose, you're not going to survive. It can't just be because somebody said you should do it and you go out here and try it. Because most businesses don't make it between 1 to 3 years. Most businesses are going to fail. Most are going to fail. They're not going to go past 1 to 3 years. I own a business. I've been owning it for a long time. I made it past the 1 to 3 years. Right now, I started this business in 2013. Here it is, 2023. Hey, I'm here, and at this point, I don't see nothing stopping unless something happens to me. Other than that, it's not going to stop. It's pretty much solid at this point. But it takes a lot to get to this point. And most people don't know what it takes. They realize it as they're going through it, how hard it is. You know how many days I said to myself, I'm not doing this no more. I'm done with this. I said it about 1,000 times because that's what you go through. It's not easy. Sometimes the money ain't right. Sometimes you working hard. The results, the finances ain't matching up to the work. It's just very, very difficult. Then if you got employees, you may not made enough money to pay yourself, but you got to pay your employees. You still got to buy equipment. You still got all these expenses. And it's up to you to make it work. Because it don't stop just because you want to take a break. Like, you can call out of your job. But if you call out as an entrepreneur, you over. Your buck stops there. You can't, there's no calling out. You are the one. There's nobody else to call to and say, hey, I'm not gonna make it today. No, you are the top. Everybody's gonna be calling you and saying they can't make it or just don't call you at all. But anyway, the point is being an entrepreneur is very, very difficult. And you're gonna experience a lot of things. Can you get through it? Yes. Is it challenging? Yes. Is it gonna be easy? No. So many roadblocks you're gonna face. And what are you gonna do about it? Do you fold or you keep going? You're gonna wanna fold up. That's what you're gonna wanna do, but you're gonna have to keep going because it just don't stop. Right? You can't let that stop you. But with a purpose, you will fight through it and you will get through it when you got a purpose. And without a purpose, I mean a strong, motivating purpose, you're not gonna make it. And it can't be because, you know, I just want to buy this new car. I want to buy this new whatever. That can't be your purpose, man. Because when you're working hard, you know how it is. You start working hard on something and it starts getting challenging. You start saying, do I really want that? Do I really, really want that? And if you don't really, really want it and you don't have a strong, strong purpose, you're going to stop right there. Like most people do. There's nothing wrong with people who do it. It's just human nature, right? We're not designed to push past, you know, our hard points. We're designed to scale back when things get too hard. We like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We back up. We're not going. Most of us are not going to go forward when we face an obstacle. We're going to find the easy way out, or we're not going to do it at all. That's just the way humans are. But can you find that thing inside of you to make you go beyond that? Can you push past it? Most people can't. When the going gets tough, the money ain't there, they start saying, "Oh, this ain't worth it, man. I ain't getting enough money for this." That's what most people say, right? You say it on your job, and your job is guaranteed to pay you a certain amount of money. When you go out here and be an entrepreneur, in the beginning days, there is no guarantee on what you're gonna make. So if you would say on your job, you would say, "It don't pay me enough to do this." What's what happen when you're an entrepreneur and you work your whole day or you work a whole week and get nothing? Are you gonna come back next week and do it again and get nothing? Are you gonna keep getting nothing and stay doing it until you get something? Most people not. If they don't see something happening right away, they give up. So don't get caught up in the trend. Make sure that you have a strong purpose, strong reason to why you want to do it before you jump into it. Because you don't want to waste all your resources, all your time, and all your energy just for nothing. And then to realize, I don't know why I listened to that. I'm not cut out for this, or I don't really want it that bad. I don't know why I paid attention to it. Remember that. Make sure you got a purpose, and make sure it's a strong purpose before you jump into any business thinking it's going to be a cakewalk or it's going to be this happy thing. I'm going to get rich overnight. By the end of the year, I'm going to be a millionaire. You're sadly mistaken. If you see any businesses out here that's $1 million businesses, or the owners are millionaires, you better believe they put in all their blood, sweat, and tears. And see, the everyday person don't seem to understand that. They think that something was handed to that person and they didn't work hard for it, and they had family members that helped them. Listen, man, I don't care who helping you. If you ain't putting the work in, it don't matter how much money you got. You will lose all that money if you ain't got the ethic. You can have the money backing you, but without the work ethic, that money means nothing without the work ethic. I know what I'm talking about. So you thinking somebody was giving something? If they're $1 million company and somebody owned that $1 million, which somebody does own it, but the person who owned it, you think that it was easy for them to get to that level? I'm telling you, it wasn't. You can't get to that level with it taking it easy. I don't care how much money somebody feeds you, the money means nothing if you don't have the work ethic to push it. It doesn't matter. So don't look at these business owners that's worth millions and talk trash about them, and because you don't understand how they did it. They did it because they got the strong work ethic, not because they had people giving them money. That's nothing. I don't have to have a person give me money. I can go to the bank and get them to loan me money for my business, but that don't mean my business is gonna go. That's all they did was they just had a family member that could give them money. They didn't have to go to the bank. They just had a family member to give it to them, right? But it's the same thing as a bank. Just because that family member gave you that money does not automatically mean your business is gonna be successful. You still gotta have that work ethic. So just remember that, man. Really, really think about it before you jump into it. I don't want to see you ruin yourself and risk it all for nothing. Y'all take care.